Tonight, we want to highlight the voices of those who frequent the Country Club Plaza, as well as area leaders about the possible sale.
We are joined now by KSHP 41 anchor Caitlin Canute, live on the Country Club Plaza with more. Caitlin?
Well, Kevin and Dia, when we last joined you, we were actually down live at street level. Now we're giving you a bird's eye view from above. In fact, I can see the Shake Shack just over my shoulder. Whether you're down low or up high, this place is usually bustling, which means there are a lot of people who are invested in the future here, and a change could be a big deal for the plaza. Earlier today, I did speak with Kansas City, Missouri Mayor Quinton Lucas, and he said while he couldn't confirm it's a done deal, he is very optimistic about the new buyers. We'll have more on that in a moment. But first, we do want to provide you with some historical context. Keep in mind, this area has changed hands before, in fact, several times over the last 100 years.
Developer J.C. Nichols first proposed the idea of a Spanish-style plaza in the early 1900s. The first shops opened in 1923, with an initial development cost of around $5 million. It was the nation's first outdoor shopping center and is considered the city's crown jewel. Two companies, Taubman Centers and the Macerich Company, bought the plaza for $660 million in 2016, promising to ensure long-term success of that shopping district. That promise took a step forward in 2018 with the announcement that luxury department store Nordstrom would open up on the west side of the plaza. But 4 years later, that deal fell through, and the spot has sat empty ever since. And earlier this year, the plaza's owners defaulted on a nearly $300 million loan.
So that's a look back in time. That brings us to today. HP Village Partners is a Texas-based firm. They're reportedly purchasing the plaza. Now, keep in mind, it's interesting. They own something very similar. It's an outdoor shopping center near Dallas. It looks similar, the same style. It's about 95 years old. We're 100 years old, so a lot of similarities there. When I spoke with Mayor Quinton Lucas earlier today, he said he was optimistic that this company has the track record to do great things here, especially when you look at how they've performed both before and after the pandemic.
You know, the thing that's most frustrating is when people say there's nothing that can be done, it's a bad time in retail, let's just hang on and see what works. I think that we have a potential group that will say, we want to be as innovative as possible. We want this to be a lifestyle center, a real centerpiece of this region. That is the sort of thing that's very positive with what I know about this group.
I also asked the mayor about crime on the plaza and addressing that, making sure this is safe. He said he was a little disappointed with how the previous owners have handled that, instead passing things off to police and to his office. He said he is optimistic that this new group could be more innovative in coming up with different safety measures.